AI's order just changed in 1 week. Today, the week of May 14th through May 21st, every layer of the AI stack moved. Google I.O. dropped 100 things. Karpathy quit his own startup and joined Anthropic. Anthropic signed a $45 billion compute deal with SpaceX through xAI's Colossus. OpenAI flipped the switch on a self-serve ads manager inside ChatGPT, plus Cursor Composer 2.5 AI Ultra cut to $100, and the Anthropic-PwC alliance. 5 major shifts, 10 minutes, every source linked. Story 1. Google I.O. 2026, May 19th. The most aggressive single keynote announcement push in Google's history. By the company's own count, 100 things. We covered the full keynote in yesterday's video. Here is the 75-second version. 9 to 5 Google ran the comprehensive recap, 3 new Gemini models, 3.5 Flash, Omni, Spark, plus Antigravity 2.0, AgentKit 2.0, the new AI-powered search box, Universal Cart, AI Inbox, Android XR glasses, and the pricing move that matters most. AI Ultra cut from $250 to $100 a month. $100 per month, that is the new AI Ultra price, down from $250 with 5 times the anti-gravity usage of AI Pro. Read what that does to the market. The agent pricing floor just got reset. Anthropic Max and ChatGPT Pro both have to respond or lose share. Read the I.O. for what it is. Google did not ship a product line. Google shipped an agent stack. Every layer Google already owns. Search, Gmail, Docs, Android, the browser, now your face, with Android XR glasses. 1 harness, 1 model family, 1 subscription. The pricing cut tells you the strategy. Become the default agent everywhere before Apple's WWDC on June 8th. Story 2. The same day Google held I.O., Andrej Karpathy announced he is joining Anthropic. He started this week on the pre-training team under Nick Joseph. His mandate: use Claude to accelerate pre-training research itself. That is the part to read twice. TechCrunch broke the story. The framing was unhedged. OpenAI co-founder Andrej Karpathy joins Anthropic's pre-training team. Pre-training is the foundational layer. It is where the model gets its core knowledge. Hiring Karpathy to use the model to make the next model better is the cleanest possible compounding bet. The career arc matters. Karpathy was a founding member of OpenAI from 2015 to 2017. He ran Tesla's full self-driving and autopilot programs from 17 to 22. He went back to OpenAI for a year. He left to start Eureka Labs, his own AI education startup. And now, in May 2026, he left his own company to join Anthropic. He chose this. Story 3, and then this week we got the disclosure that should matter most for the public markets. SpaceX's IPO filing revealed a cloud services agreement with Anthropic. Anthropic pays $1.25 billion per month. Through May 2029, total approximately $45 billion over the contract, for 300 megawatts and 220,000 NVIDIA GPUs. Bloomberg confirmed the terms: Anthropic to pay SpaceX nearly $45 billion for the computing deal, disclosed via SpaceX's S-1 filing ahead of the planned June 12th IPO. The contract structure runs to May 2029. Either party can end with 90 days notice. Capacity ramps during May and June 2026 at a reduced fee. $1.25 billion per month, that is the compute bill. $15 billion annualized. Read what that does to Anthropic's gross margin model. The lab is paying SpaceX more in 3 years than most software companies generate in revenue across their entire lifetime. That is the cost of being a frontier lab in 2026. And here is the twist that should make every investor look twice. TechCrunch had the framing. The deal is via SpaceX, but the compute itself lives in xAI's Colossus and Colossus 2 data centers. Anthropic is paying SpaceX to house compute in Elon Musk's other AI company's facility. Read what this structurally is. Anthropic just co-funded a rival lab's infrastructure. Here is the line: Anthropic's $45 billion compute bill helps build out the data centers of a competitor lab. The dependency chain just got tighter. Read the cap table again. Anthropic's investors include Google and Amazon. Its compute provider is partly Elon's xAI. The independence question is no longer abstract, it is contractual. Story 4. Today, May 21st, OpenAI flipped the switch on a self-serve ads manager inside ChatGPT. Any US business can register as an advertiser, CPC bidding, no minimum spend, direct or through agency partners. Dentsu, Omnicom, Publicis, WPP, ChatGPT just became an ad platform. OpenAI's own announcement was titled, quote, "New ways to buy ChatGPT ads." The platform handles measurement without sharing conversations or personal details with advertisers. That is the privacy framing. The strategic framing is different. As Adawan, OpenAI's head of monetization, said the company is targeting $2.5 billion in ad revenue this year and $100 billion by 2030. $2.5 billion this year, $100 billion by 2030. Read those numbers. That is OpenAI building the second front against Google, the search ads business that took Google 20 years to scale to $200 billion in annual revenue. OpenAI is targeting half of that in 4 years. Inside ChatGPT. Search Engine Journal covered the launch, no minimum spend, CPC bidding, real-time campaign management inside ChatGPT itself. The barriers to running ads on the most used AI product in the world just dropped to 0. Google's search ads business has its first real second front. Story 5. The fast list. 3 more shifts that mattered this week. Cursor Composer 2.5, Anthropic-PwC, and the White House AI executive order postponement. Cursor released Composer 2.5, built on Kimi K 2.5, trained on 25 times more synthetic coding tasks than its predecessor, matches Claude Opus 4.7 and GPT 5.5 on coding benchmarks at a meaningfully lower price. The mid-tier coding agent category just got priced into a corner. Anthropic plus PwC announced May 14th expanded strategic alliance, PwC rolling out Claude Code and Cowork to its global workforce, certifying 30,000 US professionals on Claude. The consulting playbook Anthropic ran with Blackstone and Goldman is now also running with PwC. Each Big Four firm gets locked in. And on the regulatory side, the White House AI executive order, the one that would have established a voluntary 90-day pre-launch review framework for frontier AI models with NSA involvement, was postponed today, May 21st. Translation: the labs got another quarter of unregulated runway before any formal US AI oversight kicks in. Pull all of it together, 1 week. 5 major shifts. Pricing got reset, Google $100 tier, talent flow reversed, Karpathy from his own company to Anthropic. Compute capacity got locked in for years, Anthropic SpaceX XAI $45 billion. Monetization got a new playbook. OpenAI Ads Manager and mid-tier alternatives kept compounding. Cursor Composer 2.5. Every layer of the AI stack moved. 5 layers, 7 days. Pricing, talent, compute, monetization, mid-tier competition, everyone with a real disclosed dollar amount or named executive. This is what the acceleration of the AI market looks like at the unit economics layer, not the model release layer. Builder takeaway: the frontier lab race is no longer about who ships the next model. It is about who locks in the layer that compounds. Compute, talent, monetization, pricing, distribution. The lab that locks 2 of those before the IPO window opens wins the structural race. Right now, Anthropic has the most layers locked. OpenAI has monetization moving fastest. Google has the most surfaces. Pick which one you are building on this week, not next quarter. 3 things to watch over the next 30 days. 1. Whether SpaceX's IPO on June 12th prices on the Anthropic-anchored compute story. 2. Whether OpenAI's Ads Manager hits 1,000 advertisers in the first 30 days. 3. Whether Apple's WWDC on June 8th responds at the platform layer with its own agent stack. All 3 rewrite the leaderboard for the year. AI's order just changed in 1 week. Google I.O. Karpathy. The $45 billion compute deal. The Ads Manager. The layer reset. If this matters to you, the subscribe button is right here. Watch next our breakdown of how Andrej Karpathy just joined Anthropic. For ANN Live, this is AI News Now. Proof, not press releases.